Hey, what's good, y'all? Hey, look, I don't really like usually do this, but it seemed like to be in I guess what they call, if I'm saying it correctly, the YouTube algorithm or whatever. It's like, for people to fuck with you, you have to put out content. Uh, I guess that's trending or popping, or you have to be in some type of gossip or be spewing some type of negativity. So with that being said, I'm gonna get with the program, and I'm gonna take a page out of a lot of these YouTubers' books, and I'm gonna mention a couple names tonight because this is something that I've never did. But being as though I've supported these fellas, and I was subscribed to a few of these guys, and I unsubscribed for various reasons. You know what I'm saying? I didn't disrespect any of them or anything. But somebody has content and it keeps popping up on my feed, and I don't want to see it, then I'll unsubscribe. Everybody's not going to agree, and I don't have to be disrespectful to disagree with a person. So if I disagree with what someone says, or someone is saying, or they content or whatever, and I don't want to see it, then I just unsubscribe. And so, like I said, I was subscribed to a couple of these guys, and I seen in my news feed from a few of the guys that I was still subscribed to about a situation. Well, actually, the guy that I'm still subscribed to is Jamil Peterson. Jamil Peterson is a cool brother, man. I know every time I comment in his comment section, he always gives feedback when I say something, or it doesn't matter what I say. He always gives feedback and he interacts. I have to give that brother that credit. He will do that. Opposed to a lot of these other stuck up YouTubers. I'm not putting no names out there or nothing like that, but it's certain YouTubers that I guess they feel that they too high and mighty to respond to other YouTubers that they don't feel are up to par or on their level, or I guess has a certain name or whatever. I don't know how it goes, but it's something that I noticed. So from what I've been hearing, what I've been seeing, the brother Jamil Peterson has been having an issue with another brother, Monty Woodgrain. Now, Monty Woodgrain is another brother that I was subscribed to. And like I said, I unsubscribed from Monty because, like I said, there's a couple of things that I'm not going to get into it, but, a couple of things, Monty's, I just say, all right, man, I just unsubscribe from the brother. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings or nothing like that. I ain't got nothing against the brother, or nothing. But, at the end of the day, I noticed that these guys that are already monetized, they're small YouTubers, but they're already monetized. They don't look out for YouTubers like me that aren't monetized, or that aren't at aren't yet at 1,000 subscribers. They don't look out for us, but they expect for the big YouTubers like Kwame Brown and Hassan Campbell and whoever else that is considered a big YouTuber to look out for them that are already monetized but are considered small YouTubers. But guys like me who aren't monetized yet and hasn't got to 1,000 subscribers are considered, I guess, like dirt, or like we ain't shit. You know what I mean? And that's kind of weird to me, but it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I'm just saying it's something that I've noticed. So because of that, why would I stay subscribed to brothers who won't even support me and help me get to 1,000 subscribers? Hey man, this guy AB Carter, man, he got some decent content. Why don't y'all subscribe to his channel? If you see me supporting your channel, why wouldn't you tell some of your subscribers to support my channel? It's only fair, it's only real, it's only right. You brothers You brothers claim to be so real and shit like that, man. How real is that? Like, you ain't trying to look out for nobody else, but you expect people to look out for you. And then when they don't look out for you, you talk shit about them. You know what I mean? Or you come up with some type of like they say, slander or lies, and put this, false narrative out there for people to go by, or you'll jump on a bandwagon of some negativity because you want to get your views up, or you're not getting the attention that you want to get. So that's the reason why one of the reasons why I unsubscribed to a lot of guys, because it's not when you give something, I mean, it's only natural that you would show some sort of appreciation. It's not reciprocated. So it is what it is. But with that being said, the brother Jamil Peterson had an issue with Monty, and apparently it has something to do with him claiming the brother Monty is a child molester or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen any proof of this or any paperwork or nothing like that, and I don't have nothing against Jamil. I like Jamil. I think the brother funny as hell. You know what I mean? I like it. Monty's funny too. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna get into who's funnier. You know what I mean? Monty do his thing, Jamil do his thing. It is what it is. But like I said, with some other things that Monty was saying, and some views and stuff that he was, that I particularly, in my opinion, wasn't rocking with. So I decided to unsubscribe from the brother. But that don't mean I got anything against the brother. I ain't got nothing against no YouTubers, especially YouTubers that I don't know and I ain't never met, and they ain't never did nothing to me. So I never seen no type of paperwork saying that this guy was a child molester. I hear this thing about him having a phone conversation with a so-called 17-year-old, and last time I checked, whether it's right or wrong, I don't know if he was talking to her, whether he wasn't. It's not my place. I'm not a judge. You know what I mean? I'm not the cops. I don't know. You know what I mean? What it was. I'm just going by what was put out on YouTube, and apparently he was trying to expose this girl. To hear him tell it, he was trying to expose this young girl, for trolling him and his family or whatever. Whatever it is that this young girl was doing. And even if he was a guy that was into young girls, him having a conversation with a young girl on the phone, and the conversation, from what I heard, didn't have nothing to do with sex. But even if he is talking to a young girl on the phone, and this initially has something to do with that or whatever, or people want to assume that it has something to do with that, talking on the phone to a 17-year-old is not child molestation. You got to touch a child and molest them. You know what I'm saying? Talking on the phone, last time I checked, unless the laws change, that's not child molestation. And then on top of that, where is this child's mother, this quote-unquote 17-year-old's mother, and why don't nobody touch on that topic? Why is a 17-year-old girl on the internet talking to strange men? What the fuck is up with that? And why that ain't an issue? Why ain't nobody bring that shit up? Where's her mama at? Where's her parents? What's up? If that were the case, you know what I mean? That don't matter. You know what I mean? That's not a problem. That's not what the fuck? Don't nobody want to get help for this kid and find out what this quote-unquote 17-year-old is doing on here, soliciting herself, obviously. If it's a grown-ass man. She know that's a grown-ass man. She's smart enough to know that. If he's smart enough to know, like y'all say, he's supposed to know that she's 17 years old, or he claimed that he didn't know, and he's trying to prove that she's young, and whatever it is that's going on in the situation. When you call somebody a child molester, brother Jamil, when you call somebody a child molester, because you told me, bro, you tell YouTube you've been to prison, man, and all that, and I believe that you have the characteristics of a nigga that's been to prison. So I believe that. So I'm just gonna have to say that it has to be something to do with the overindulgence in the alcohol that you consume, that has you not thinking not using your critical thinking skills when it comes to certain things. I don't know why you would put out certain narratives about someone, brother, if you don't have the paperwork to show this. You know, when you call someone another man a child molester, you know these are serious allegations, bro. You put out there on someone, man. You know, you calling somebody a rat, calling somebody a snitch. I mean, you know, a snitch, a rat, a rapist, a child molester. You know, saying somebody got the bug. You know, herpes and all of that type of shit, man. You got to have you putting stuff out there to, I guess, ridicule somebody. If you're doing that, man, you got to have legal documentation on this, because you know, you can ruin a person's life that way, bro. You know, if the allegations aren't real and people start believing in shit, man. You know, so I don't know, man, and you know, I'm just speaking from the outside looking in, because I supported these brothers. Well, I'm still subscribed to Jamil, man. I don't know. I hope I haven't commented on anything since he's been ranting and going through his, you know, whatever, you know, getting whatever off his chest. I don't know what's going on with the brother. I hope that, you know, the brother comes to some sort of understanding within himself, and, you know, he can see that, you know, there's an underlying issue that needs to be handled. And I want to say shout out to the brother Tough Love. I was subscribed to that brother as well, and I know about these brothers saying something about the issue because it comes up on my timeline. Any YouTuber that speaks on the issue at hand, you know, it pops up. It all pops up together. So you know, these are other brothers that I was subscribed to that I saw wasn't trying to that I was supporting, that I saw wasn't supporting me back. So, you know, I unsubscribed from that brother as well. But at the same time, he was saying some real shit, and he was trying to come at the brother Jamil on a positive note. And at the time, the brother Jamil wasn't trying to hear it. I don't know if it was the alcohol talking or what, but usually what's positive, people don't want to hear. They cling more so to the negative, or the people who's going to agree with their actions or whatever it is that they're doing. Those are the people that they're going to more so agree with at the time. You know what I'm saying? I feel that that's fucked up, but you know, it's just the way the black community is, and it's one of the reasons why we losing. So let's get on this part about the brother Monty Woodgrain supposedly being considered a snitch, or calling the police because he was allegedly threatened by brother Jamil. His life was threatened on a few occasions, you know, because I've seen it. I've been watching, you know, I saw what had been going on, you know, as far as, you know, these guys, you know, going back and forth, you know, and I noticed that Jamil had an issue with him, you know, maybe a month ago or some, I don't know, I think it was like a month ago, and they supposed to had you know, squashed it or whatever, and it was a threat that was squashed. And then after that, I saw the brother Monty. I didn't see Monty say anything, and I'm not taking up for Monty, because that's the first thing that you niggas want to say when someone is a believer of the fucking truth, or a supporter of the truth, regardless of who it is. When you don't like someone and someone is agreeing with the truth, a person that you don't like is saying, the first thing you want to say is, oh, you want to defend this child molester, you want to defend this, something that you don't even have legal or documents of, you know. So, you know, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm a supporter of the truth, you feel me? So I haven't heard this brother saying anything about brother Jamil since they squashed it the first time. And so then I'm looking at, you know, I'm going on YouTube, I go on Jamil, he going in on Monty. I'm like, damn, what the hell happened? You know what I'm saying? And so he's like, oh, Monty called the police on me, and that nigga, I'm like, yo, what the hell? So I go on Monty page, and he breaking it down, talking about like he involved the police. Now this is what I want to say. A lot of YouTubers on here, and I'm not going to say all of y'all names because you know who you are, But y'all are called niggas, you quick to call guys rats. Now, you know who Monty is. You always talk about his mother being a cop, him being a CO and all of this shit. But you gonna threaten a CO and a guy who's intertwined with the police, who has police ties. You gonna threaten that man, and he got kids and shit around? I mean, I don't know. That's what he say. He say he got children. I heard his daughter in the background. He got kids around, so he don't know if a motherfucker is, you know, telling the truth or not, or if they being 100 when they say they're gonna do something to him. He don't know. You gotta take a threat like that as a serious issue, man. That's some serious shit. You can't sleep on no nigga. You can't think, oh man, he's just bluffing or whatever. Man, you got kids and shit. And from what I hear, man, he tell me, hey man, you know, you got niggas watching this brother or whatever. I don't know if it's, I don't know. I'm just saying from what brothers say, niggas watching his crib and shit like that. Like what? Yo, if the dude gotta defend himself, man, he's involved in who he's comfortable with involving. You gotta expect that from a nigga like that. You already know that. That's like doing a crime with a known rat that you know is a rat and done testified and got on the stand and used paperwork on this guy, and you go commit a crime with him. Y'all get jammed up and he rat on you, and you surprised or you upset that he ratted on you, and you knew he was a rat. That's the y'all nigga, bro. Let me tone it down a little bit, man, because as a brother that's been to prison as well, because prison is nothing to glorify. Getting caught thinking that you are a smooth criminal, and you get caught and you have to spend years and years of your life in jail. Let me tell you something, brother. Ain't nothing cool about that, and ain't nothing to brag about. Been there, done that. That shit means that you are a dumb fucking criminal because you got caught, just like I was. So it's nothing to glorify. That's why you don't hear me hardly talking about this shit. What the fuck is it to glorify about time that the white man got from me that I can't give back? What the fuck is it to glorify about that? What's so special about that? What makes me so tough? Because I was dumb enough to allow the white man to get me in a position where he can now tell me what to do and got control of my life even more than what he had when I was out on the streets. And that's something to keep telling people that, you know, I never understood that. But, you know, more power to you brothers that think that or feel that that's something to glorify. But back on the Monty thing, man. People who don't have anything to lose, they don't understand a person that does. Now, if this brother has the businesses he says that he does, and he has the things, he says he's a landlord or whatever, so he says, I don't know, man. But if any of this is true, and has a registered firearm, and he's never been in trouble, he probably does have a couple businesses. He probably does. Or have he may have a couple real estate properties and things. You know, if his mother left him some money when she died or whatever, yeah, I'm pretty sure the brother got something. You know, you got to take that in consideration. So if you know who you dealing with, man, why would you threaten this type of individual and expect him not to do what he did? And look, man, I drink my little wine, man, but I can control mine, man. I'm a social drinker. No disrespect to Brother Jamil. Bro, I like Brother Jamil. Like I said, I like the brother. But at the same time, in this instance of this situation, I have to side with the truth. And it don't matter if I like a person or not, or if I agree with them, whether I side with the truth or not. I'm going to side with the truth regardless whether I like a motherfucker or not. If they telling the truth, they telling the truth. If they're in the right, they're in the right. Now, if they in the wrong, they in the wrong. But you guys, a lot of you guys, and if you take it personal, then that means you must fit the criteria. A lot of you guys on here have female tendencies, man. Females are not like another female, and it don't matter what that female do. If another female complimenting her or whoever, they looking at it like, okay. You know, it don't matter what she do. It's never good enough, because if they don't like a person, it don't matter how real they are. It don't matter if they saying some genuine shit. It don't matter if they telling the truth or not, because you don't care, because you don't like a person. And I feel that's some weak ass shit, man. That's just my opinion. How you gonna just agree with people you don't even really know or fuck with just because you don't like a person? I'm agree with whoever beefing with this motherfucker that I don't like, because I don't like them. So I'm gonna just agree with them. Even if they wrong, I'm gonna agree with them because I don't like this person. That shit, I can't get with it, fam. That's to me, that's weak, man. That's some female shit right there, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what type of, gangsters or whatever people claim to be, man, but I'm not used to those type of gangsters. I'm not a gangster, but I know gangsters. I'm a grown-ass man, and if you think that me being a grown-ass man makes me think I'm tough or think I'm hard, and that's something that, that's your fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? But I ain't never claimed to be none of that tough shit. I will protect myself though, and I'm well capable of doing so. I'm one of them type of niggas. You know what I mean? But I don't have to be a gangster to be a man, or none of that shit. So you can miss me with all of that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm a side with the truth at the end of the day. And in this situation, in this instance, Monty Woodgrain didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. You got guys that I've seen. It's a couple guys on here that I've seen. I'm not going to say no name. I ain't even got to say the name, man. They know who they are, It's one YouTuber on here that I saw after he sided with brother Jamil, knowing Jamil was wrong. He made a video about his stolen gun being recovered, right? Now, who do you have to contact in order to report a gun being stolen? The authorities, right? Okay, so this young brother, right? He said his gun was in his car. He left his door unlocked. That ain't got nothing to do with the police. But he had to report his gun stolen just in case someone were to use the gun in a commission of a crime or a robbery, a murder or whatever. It's going to come straight back to him because it's registered to him. And so that's okay. You made a mistake to leave your door unlocked, so it's okay for you to call the authorities and because you want your gun back. You want your gun back. So you're going to call them peoples and get them to help you. You're going to call them peoples and you're going to get them to help you retrieve your gun back. Not just because you don't want to be blamed or labeled for a murder or a crime, but you want your shit back. And you know you want your shit back. All right? Because you pay money for your shit. If you work for your shit, you pay money for your shit. If you put in work for your shit, somebody take your shit, you want your shit back. But the fact of you wanting your gun back or wanting your property back, that has nothing to do with the police. You left your door unlocked. You know what I'm saying? That was your carelessness. And you decided to involve the police in your carelessness. This man decided to involve the police in a brother threatening his life on, as far as I understand, 2 occasions. And he has children around and he has a registered firearm. So for him not to lose all that he worked for, this man says that's already affiliated with law enforcement, uses his connections to report something so that if he has to use his firearm to take someone's life or protect himself, he won't go to jail. Oh, that's different? Well, explain how it's different. When is it okay to use the police? Do you use them? Do you not use them? I don't understand this shit. Someone come in your house and they break in your house and they steal your property, regardless if you a whoever, a hustler, whatever, you out here a stick up nigga, whatever. Somebody steal your property out your house, you gonna call you gonna call them peoples, cause you want to get them to make a report and the inventory of the shit that was stolen. So if motherfuckers try to sell your shit to the pawn shop or something, you can get your shit back. When is it okay to go to the police? Bruh, man, y'all real like, I don't know, it's like double standards, like y'all pick and choose when y'all want to call people rats and snitches and what the fuck, bruh? What is it? Yo, No disrespect. Help me, man. Help me understand this shit. You niggas don't support me. At least say something to this one, man. I'ma tag some of y'all names, see if a nigga, come on, man. Like the brother Ten Toes say, talk back, man. Talk back. Damn, yo, like what is it? This shit is crazy. You pay tax dollars if you're a worker for these damn cops to go out here and do their fucking job and pull people over for rolling stops and not making a complete stop at a stop sign and all this weird shit. But you gonna let them, what you gonna pay them to do nothing? If you work, your tax dollars pay for the police to do their fucking job and protect people. So you gonna just let them get paid and for nothing? You can't use them if you're black. If you're black, you can't go to police because you're a rat. Unless we say it's okay or it's certain circumstances. What the fuck is the circumstances, brothers? What's the circumstances, gangsters, soldiers, G's? What's the circumstances to where you can go to the motherfucking police if you don't fuck with the police? Where's the rule book, yo? Who made it? Post that shit. Pin it to my shit. I don't know how it go. I'm not monetized yet. I don't know if it's some monetization shit. Help me understand this, man. Cause you dudes is being real hypocritical. A lot of you guys are being real hypocritical. I'm not understanding it. I don't get it, yo. Look, man. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If you're a real nigga, as a lot of y'all say or claim to be, real recognize real. Real recognize real, man. Ain't no, no ifs, ands, and buts. No, ain't no other way to cook it, cut it, or slice it, man. It is what it is. At the end of the day. Come on, man. We gotta grow up, man. Stop playing, man. A lot of y'all guys is exposing yourselves, man, as who you really are. All you got to keep saying, I'm a real nigga, man. People can see you're a real nigga. They can see it. You know what I'm saying? By how you move. By your interests, by the shit that you say, by the things that you indulge in. By your principles, your morals. Come on, man. Black Dr. Phil, I'm out, man.